So Bilal, you've been in the Bay Area, you've trained, you've seen Virgil Hunter's gym, worked with Eddie Croft, everybody. So you've seen Amir Khan, who's training with Virgil Hunter. Big announcement, he's gonna be fighting Canelo Alvarez, which was a shock to the boxing world, at 155. Since you know Khan personally, what do you think of that fight? Just what does Khan need to do? Were you shocked when you heard the news?
Yeah, I was shocked, but I'm not. I was shocked because, you know, just that matchup was just like, wow, that's a great, that's an exciting fight to watch.
Yeah, nobody was really banking on that one.
Yeah, but I can see it's not odd. I'm not shocked that Khan took the fight.
He got hard.
I always knew he had heart. You know. Khan always wanted the biggest fights, the hardest fights. You know, people thought Khan was ducking. Khan ain't never ducked nobody. They thought he was ducking Devin Alexander, you know, because he didn't take the fight because he was hoping for the Floyd fight. Then he fought Devin Alexander and then schooled him. So, you know, that proved that he wasn't ducking nobody, you know. The fact that he's fighting Canelo, I don't have him counted out in this fight.
What does Amir Khan got to do? What like strengths that he has to make him effective versus someone as big as Canelo?
I think since working with Virgil Hunter, Amir Khan is a little more scientific, and I think he's slowed down as far as his pace, and he's just more scientific now, and I think he controls range very well. He has the reach, and he has the speed, and he's not, you know, coming in reckless with 8 to 10 punches, you know. He's throwing 2-3 shots and then moving out the way. So I think his legs, his youth, his reach, and his speed is going to be the determining factor in why he's going to possibly defeat Canelo.
Now, this is one of the fans gave me this in the comment section, but one of their concerns was Canelo being the A side or the rock star that he is. They think that Amir Khan, even if he boxes a beautiful fight, he'd have trouble getting a decision over a guy who's like a quote-unquote A-side like Canelo. Do you think that would be an issue?
Yeah, I do think that could be an issue. I can see, like, you almost gotta really hurt Canelo, you know, in order to win. But I think if he boxed beautifully and he's not really hit, which I don't think is that complicated for Amir Khan. It depends on the fight that Canelo brings to the table, you know, and it depends on the fight that Khan brings to the table.
Okay. Now, as a fighter yourself, what is the going up in weight? Amir Khan looks like he has a pretty large frame. Does that hurt or help him in this situation? Is that going to make him stronger or feel, is it easier to make?
I think he's going to have the advantage because he's bringing that speed up there. And that's something that I'm not sure if Canelo has ever seen. I mean, Canelo has already showed that he's a guy that can be hit, even in the Angulo fight, shortly before they even stopped the fight. Angulo, I think, had won like one of the rounds, you know, maybe the round right before the stoppage, and it was landing like a number of shots on Canelo, and Angulo is, I don't want to talk about his speed, you know what I mean, to say like, you know, but he's really, really slow, and he hit Canelo, you know, several times. Kirkland hit Canelo, so he showed that he's able to be hit. So what happens when you're up against a guy who's faster than everybody you ever witnessed, arguably the fastest hands in boxing, and he's hitting you and he's not sitting there for you to return fire? No?
What about Canelo versus Mayweather? Mayweather definitely has reflex and speed. Do you think Canelo's learned from that, possibly? That loss?
He possibly learned from that loss, but I don't think that that's a good fight to really judge, you know, Canelo by. He just didn't have nothing coming with Floyd. And when Floyd fights everybody, it looks like the same exact thing, you know, no matter who the guy is. And no, I don't think guys necessarily advance that much after fighting Mayweather.
All right. Now, if for whatever the outcome is with Khan, there are also some good fights at welterweight. A fight with Danny Garcia too could be good, like a rematch. How would you pick that particular fight?
I definitely got Khan winning that second fight. I thought the first fight was a premature stoppage. I'm from the old school, man, where the guy got to be asleep, where the guys you beat the guy down, let the guy get a guy a chance to get up. I mean, how many guys have actually gotten up off the canvas after being, you know, hurt? You know, look at the Arturo Gatti in the war fight. You know, so many guys, man. We look at the old fighters. You know, guys were fighting with broke ribs and broke jaws and days and there's guys that's been knocked out and woke back up and got up fighting, you know what I mean? So I'm from the old school, and I don't think they should have stopped that fight with Khan and Danny Garcia. If you look back at the fight, he told the ref, I'm cool, you know, let me fight. And the ref stopped it, you know, he was mad. It's not to say he wasn't hurt, he wasn't hitting with good shots, but the fight wasn't over. And I had Khan winning up until that point, so I think Khan would definitely dominate Danny Garcia in the rematch.
With Virgil. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely peppering Danny Garcia, and he looked real sharp and fast in that particular fight before he ended up getting caught with that left hook. They're also saying maybe a Khan versus Kell Brook. That'd be a big domestic fight in the UK. Tougher fight for Khan, or what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. I haven't really. I mean, who has Kell Brook beat?
Sean Porter's probably the biggest.
That's it, you know, and he had a hard time with Sean Porter. Kell Brook haven't showed me enough to really prove anything to me. I mean, to me, he's just another fighter out there. They gave him all these accolades, made him all, you know, beefed him up to be a monster, but I haven't witnessed that yet. I'm not sold on Kell Brook.
Okay. And